Hey everybody, it's Michael here at Drum Ghouls. Wanted to do a quick video to talk about Leonardo pens. I know we've done quite a bit on these on our Instagram, but sometimes I don't get to say everything I want to because of the time limit on Instagram. With YouTube, I'm definitely a little bit more free to go into a little bit further detail about things. So I thought this would be a great video for this. I wanted to talk about the different models and just talk about some of the differences. If y'all have any questions or anything that I don't cover, please let us know in the comments. We'll be glad to try to respond to questions there. And if there's also any other like video recommendations or stuff that y'all want to see, we're glad to certainly accommodate. So just let us know. And the talk about would be the Ferrari model, which is going to be this one here. This is going to be a beautiful cigar-shaped pen. There's a lot of companies that do cigar-shaped pens. We've seen it all throughout different pen companies. So that when I say cigar-shaped, I'm talking about that it's not like flat at the top or bottom. I love the hardware on these pens. They have a really nice clip. They have the little roller at the bottom of the clip, which makes it easier to slide it in and out of your pocket. I also like this double gold ring on the cap, and they actually do have some models that have triple rings on like some of the limited editions, and they also have the one at the bottom of the barrel there. When you unscrew the cap off, you're going to see a steel nib that's going to match the hardware on the rest of the pen. You can also get gold nib upgrades for Leonardo's, but I think what really Leonardo does well, their steel nibs are priced appropriately, and you get such a great nib for that. I really think it's fantastic. You can see the beautiful marbling in the resin here, and then to load this pen, you can either use a international converter, which is like this right here, and they've modified theirs just a little bit, and I'll show you why in just a second. But it will also take a universal cartridge. Now that modification on the converter I'm going to show you now is actually so you can directly just unscrew the knob at the bottom, and it acts like a piston. So it's like an internalized piston, so you can quickly unscrew that and load your pen if you want to, or you can unscrew the barrel off, so that way you can see how much you get, how much of a fill you get, and everything like that. Just think that's a nice little touch. All the pens are going to have Leonardo's branding right here on the side of the pen, and we'll have a number as well. So I think that's a nice little touch. So that would be the Ferrari model. Now, very similar, they have the Memento Zero. Now, this one is going to be very similar in size, but the shape is just slightly different. It's not entirely flat at the top and bottom, but you can see it kind of comes up to a little peak, which I think that's this is actually my personal favorite design, would be the Memento Zero. Has all the same features of the hardware I talked about, as well as the piston knob at the bottom. You can open it up there, or you can open it up at the normal place. So really nice pen, just a little bit slightly different in shape, just to give you an idea side by side. Let me put these better in my hand. Looks like that. So just so you can see, I think both of those are fantastic models. More recently, they actually have introduced a new model called the Messenger. So that would be like this here. This is going to have quite a few differences to it. So it's a little bit bigger than what I expected when I saw the product photos. It's definitely like a little bit bigger than your standard Memento Zero. It's not it's not quite as large as the Memento Zero Grande, which I'll show in just a minute. But you can definitely see there's a clip difference. You don't have that roller at the bottom, but it still goes in and out of your pocket very easily. I think this one is more of like a minimalistic, like streamlined design. Another big difference is that you're going to have a Jobo nib, where all of their other models previously have come out with Bach nibs. Really nice engraving work done on the nib. There's lots of scrolls, just a pretty nib in general. This one, to load it up, again, takes a universal cartridge or converter. It does not have the feature where you unscrew at the bottom. It's just one barrel piece. So that's just a little side note. All of the pens in the Messenger collection are limited edition, and they are semi-translucent colors. So you can see here's the Verde, I also have the Aqua, the Caramel, and the I can't remember what they call this one. I think it's just orange, but it's kind of like a creamsicle-y orange, but they're all semi-transparent. So that's a really nice collection. And the final one I want to talk about is some of the limited editions that I have in stock right now. These are going to be based off of the Memento Zero, but it's actually in the Grande size. So you can see there's quite a bit of size difference. Definitely more comparable to like your bigger pens in the industry, like your Sailor King of Pen, your Mont Blanc 149. It definitely gets up in size. This particular one here is called the Arlecchino, which is based off of an Omos material. So that is what you see here. There's a beautiful cap band with some special engraving on it. And then these are going to come standard with a gold nib. And so you can see this here is a 14 karat gold nib. This is actually their elastic nib, so it has a little cutout, which makes it a little bit softer. The other thing about the Grande models is they feature a ebonite feed versus a plastic feed. So that's a really nice one. We also have the ebonite. This was called the Art Deco collection. This is actually the last I have in this series. It's called the Ebonite Mustard. Beautiful pen. It's got lots of really nice engraving throughout. Again, this comes with a gold nib, and this one actually has a red ebonite feed, which I think is just a really nice touch. The other thing I need to show you on the Grande is the filling diff system is a little bit different. You've got an oversized converter, and this converter is actually not detachable, so you can't really put a cartridge in it, but I really love this converter. It's got twice the capacity of a standard converter. I also really like when you get to the bottom, you'll notice it doesn't stop screwing, it like starts ratcheting, so you can't break your converter, but you know when you're at the bottom. So I really like that converter design, and because it is that based off of that Memento Zero, it does also unscrew right here, so you can treat it like a piston as well. So that would be a basic overview of some of the different Leonardo models. If y'all have any questions, like I said, go ahead and shoot those in the comments. We'll be glad to try to respond. Also, any video ideas, anything y'all want to see, please shoot us our way. And if you like this video, please comment, like, subscribe, and we'd love to have you follow our channel.